Hello everyone. The South Africa's Electoral Court on Tuesday ruled that former President Jacob Zuma can run for office as a lawmaker in the upcoming election, overturning an earlier decision that had barred him from contesting the polls. The decision paves the way for Zuma to run for president on behalf of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, a new political organization that he joined last year after denouncing the ruling African National Congress Party that he once led. The Independent Electoral Commission had earlier ruled that Jacob Zuma could not run for the office due to his criminal record after it had received an objection against his candidature. South Africa's constitution does not allow people who have been convicted of a crime and sentenced to more than 12 months in prison without the option of a fine to stand for elections as lawmakers. Zuma was convicted and sentenced to 15 months imprisonment in 2021 for defying a court order to appeal before a judicial commission probing corruption allegations in government and state-owned companies during his presidential term from 2009 to 2018. However, in a brief court order released on Tuesday, the court announced that an appeal by Zuma and his party was successful and that the objection against his candidature had been dismissed. The letter said, having had counsel for the parties and having read the papers filed of record, the following order is made. The application for leave to appeal is granted. The appeal succeeds. Number 3, the decision of the Electoral Commission of 28 March 2024, in terms of which the Electoral Commission upheld Dr. Matsapola's objection to the second applicant's candidacy, Mr. Zuma, is set aside and substituted with the following objection is hereby dismissed. No order is made as to cost.
And paragraph 33 I want to close with this submission. 33 of August. It says, Parliament cannot by its silence, that's the point I was making, deprive any prisoner of the right to vote. So you can't go to 47.2 and try to find now, and what Professor Ntlama was pointing out, see, okay, is there legislation or there's no legislation and so on. And then you say, because of all this, I'm now disenfranchising you. You can't do that. No, in other words, if the drafters wanted to exclude a person in Mr. Zuma's position, they would have just stopped at the word sentence. Then says, nor can its silence be interpreted to empower or require either the commission, that was the IEC, or this court to decide which categories of prisoners, we can say of people, if any, should be deprived of the vote and which should not, which is what you are being asked to do. Here's the rub. The Commission's duty is to manage the elections, not to determine the electorate. It must decide the how of voting, not the who.
What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.